So excited about Forever Day, which is only 2 days away now, that I bought a whole new t-shirt. I want to tell you about my swollen finger. The size of a normal finger compared to the size of my other finger. There's a story here, which is that I bite my nails. And don't bite your nails. You know sometimes when you bite your nail, you get to the end and there's a bit left over, and when you try and break it off, it just kind of pulls down. That happened to me, thing went down, swollen finger. For the first day or two I thought it's alright, I'll go down. And then finally it just started looking a bit grim, and I thought, this is not looking good, I should go to the doctor. I'd like to see a doctor please. And they went, have you got an appointment? I said, I thought this was a walk-in centre. And they went, no, it's just you need an appointment really. What's wrong? I said, my finger's swollen, I think it might be infected. They made me an appointment right then. Like, yeah, for that finger, yes, we're a walk-in centre, sit yourself down. And he kept looking at it going, that's pretty bad, that's really bad. So the doctor calls me in, sits me down, her name was May, just so you have the full picture. And I said, what's wrong? And I went, yeah, swollen finger and that. She went, yeah, looks infected. I'm gonna drain it. Which sounds horrible, doesn't it? It sounds like putting your finger in one of those trash compactor things. Or like putting a massive plunger on the side of you, if that's what I pictured in my head. And I said, is it gonna hurt? And she went, you'll be fine. Which isn't an answer, is it? You'll be fine. You haven't got great manner, have you, May? So I asked her again. I said that actually though, does it hurt? How much does it hurt? And she went, how much is a piece of string? Now, I'm a smart ass and I know how long a piece of string is. A piece of string is the distance from the middle of the string to the end of the string twice. That's how long it is, yeah? So you can't use how long is a piece of string as a phrase that means there's no answer to this question, because there is an answer to that question. So I'll ask you again, how much does it hurt? I said, have you ever had an infection and had to have your finger drained? Can you tell me how much it hurts? She went, no. I'd say it's like a 2 or 3. I said, out of what? She didn't answer me. That doesn't help at all. I said, well, maybe like out of 10. Is it out of 10? She went, well, if you're comparing it to like childbirth, then it's like a 1. I said, because I've clearly bore so many babes, these hips have seen, yeah. So I went, have you ever had childbirth? Have you ever had a child? She said, no. I went, well, okay, I'm sure it's not as painful as childbirth, but stop just saying things. So the whole point basically was that there was a little build up of pus there, and she was going to just jab a needle into my fucking finger to just like make a hole and squeeze the pus out. It was really fucking painful. It really hurt. I just went, ah, and she just ignored me. The conversation ended there. We can't just carry on chatting about the X Factor like nobody gives a shit. And she just kept squeezing at my finger, and I was just, like that, just hurting, just pain going through my hand. And she pulled away and I went, is it done? And she went, nearly. Oh, for fuck's sake, just do it. Oh, squeeze it all out. And then she went, right, that's got rid of that. We're going to give you some antibiotics, because that's taking a bit of the swelling down. But the antibiotics should just bring it right down, and then it will be healed. So that's good. If it either doesn't get better or gets worse, then come back to us in a week. Oh, why would either of those things be possible? I want you to just say, I know what the problem is. I'm going to reassure you, here is some medicine. This medicine will fix your problem with your gammy finger. Don't bite your fucking nails again, you idiot. So I left the surgery. I said, thank you, mate. Thank you for taking care of me and for draining my finger. And she laughed. And then I got my prescription medicine, which is flucloxacillin. And I feel a little bit violated, to be honest, because I had a needle put in my finger and it really hurt a lot. I'm going to just say again, don't bite your nails. Otherwise, a doctor puts a needle in your hand. That's what you deal with. That's the consequence. Don't think, oh no, it won't happen to me. It'll be fine. I thought that, and it didn't work. Now I'm just sat here drinking tea that's 2 hours cold because it was made before I left for the doctor. Drinking cold tea with a needle in my finger, and what I really want is just a cuddle. Really, just a cuddle, and for someone to say that I've been a brave little soldier. Those are the things that I require. Swollen finger, cold tea, and a chlamydia testing kit. Because I fell into the bracket. They said, oh, how old are you? I went 22. Oh, chlamydia kit. Great. All you do, just really simple, you just urinate into this cup and then give it back to them. She just said, if you're just popping by, just do a urine sample and just drop it in. Like I'm going to be carrying this around with me, just a pocket of piss. Chlamydia is a big deal because it's the most common sexually transmitted infection in the UK. And the problem is that most people don't realise they have it because chlamydia has no signs or symptoms. Call me ignorant, but does it make a difference if I have it or not? I've got chlamydia. Oh man, is it bad? No. Exactly the same. Just everything's the same. But doesn't it hurt or anything? Just, no. Nothing. No change. It does say, if it's not treated, it can spread to other parts of the body and cause pain in those other parts of the body, and also you might become infertile. But I would consider those symptoms. What are the symptoms? Oh, there aren't any, but you can be infertile. Well then there are then, aren't there? Infertility is a pretty big one. So yeah, men, piss in a cup. Women a bit different. Women get a swab from their lower vagina. And that's painless and similar to putting in a tampon, according to this. And then it says, ask if you're unsure which test you should be doing. I'll tell you. If you've got a peen, piss in a cup, just think of it as P for pee. So penis for pissing, swab for slit. Sorry. Oh God.
Remember the time when we stole the whole day and nobody knows it? We took it away, and it will be